Sure, big brands get all the attention, but some of the best ideas in bass fishing come from shops you've never heard of. These companies are pushing boundaries, building things by hand, and sometimes even outperforming some of the big brands. I just got a new batch of goodies in from some small companies. Let me show you what's cooking. So every once in a while, I love to do what I call the small business spotlight. And, I don't know what people are sending me. And a lot of these I haven't even opened yet. So you guys are going to see them for the first time along with me. I appreciate it. You guys don't have to send me anything, but if you do make your own baits and you want them to be part of the small business spotlight, I don't do it regular. So it's just when we get enough products in to do that. Again, I don't want to feel like, I'm asking for things. I'm not. But I love to help you small businesses out, and this is one way I can kind of give back to you guys, especially you mom and pop, you single guy or single gal, people who are making your own baits. And hopefully some of the geeks out there, you geeks out there that watch, will see these companies and go help them out, just like you helped me out. Okay, so first off, this is from Josh Wooliver. Okay, so Josh, I remember him talking to me. These are some pretty interesting blades. And so he told me to stick these on a spinnerbait. So this is something that I'm going to try. I think he makes these himself. These are handmade. And I'm definitely going to stick some of these on a spinnerbait and give that a try. Josh, thank you very much. That's pretty cool. I'll show you a couple of different colors. This one's a black and red, and this one's a little bit different. This is a green. It's almost like a drill-like thing, but that is pretty cool. Be interesting to see what these look like going through the water on a spinnerbait or an underspin. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate you giving me a chance. I'm sorry. I know you said I didn't have to talk about these. Just wanted me to test them. I have not got to do either yet. So, didn't necessarily care if I talked about them. Should I say didn't want me to talk about them. But I appreciate it, man, and that's pretty neat. It's pretty cool that you're doing something different than everybody else. And those are the types of things that I like. This is exactly what I was talking about in the intro when I said that small businesses really are on the cutting edge of things. And these could be the start of something fun. Okay, so I can't read the last name because of the crease. I'm going to say it's Nichols. This is Bruce Nichols. Bruce, if I got your name wrong, I'm sorry. I will absolutely look in here. Maybe you put something in here that I can read. I can barely read no matter what, to be honest with you. Oh, Bruce, what did you send me? Check that out. Check that out. Bruce. So, okay, Bruce is obviously a geek. Bruce, you did not have to do this. But this is awesome because this is one, he must have heard me talking about them discontinuing the original BB1s. And that's what this is. This is one of the original BB1s. It's a great crankbait rod. He's from North Carolina, so I'm sure, Bruce, I'm sure you love these rods. I might be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. You don't. But yeah, that's pretty cool, man. This is absolutely one of my favorite crank reels. I said rods, but crank reels of all time. And this, my friend, will go into use. Thank you very much. This thing is awesome. Let's see. I'm trying to check the speed out. 6.4 to 1, perfect for a lot of different things, actually. And got that deep spool. Man, that's cool. Got the medallion on the side. Lighter, faster, stronger. BB1, not the Pro. This is where it all started, the BB1. They cast a mile. They cast longer than a country mile. So Bruce, thank you very much. That's pretty awesome, man. Like I said, guys, I thought this was all small business stuff. I haven't opened this, so thank you very much. I am going to give that a roll. Now, before we go on, I want to talk about another small company, and they are a small company. They're a single office, and all they do is boat insurance. Now, what I love about them is they protect people like me, like my buddy Mike, when we're out here on the water and we're making these videos. Because believe it or not, most insurance companies, especially the big ones that bundle everything together, they're not out there looking after your best interest. BIA Boaters Insurance Agency is. They are the first to tell me what I need if I'm fishing tournaments. They're the first to tell me what I need out here making promotional content. So if anything happens to me or Mike or anything that Mike is carrying with him, his equipment, his rods, or his gear, BIA Boaters Insurance Agency is going to take care of that. They're looking after us little guys because they are a little guy. All right, now I'm hoping I'm saying this right. This is from Cridley's Tackle Company. It is Criddlys. Cridley's? Okay, hopefully I'm saying that right. Again, I'm a hillbilly, so a lot of times I will mispronunciate things like chartreuse that you all seem to make fun of me of, and I think I'm pronouncing it completely correctly, but I can't seem to understand exactly what I'm doing wrong. Now, I will try to find these guys online or whatever. Got a couple of cards, so I'll show you these. Chris, I'm not going to try to pronounce your last name unless Mike tells me you're the lure designer. And Cridley's, you can see right here where you can reach out to them. The website, thanks for putting the cards in there. It makes it much easier to post links. And on the back, it's got their address, spinnerbait jigs, buzz baits, and spin jigs. I'm not real sure what a spin jig is. I cannot wait to see. So go check them out if you like what you're about to see. There is a note. Enclosed are the spinnerbaits I first told you about on your YouTube channel, BassGeek. It's the new patented ding-a-ling spinnerbait. I like the name. Sounds like it's got some girth to it. With the hydro drive rattle system, which is trademarked. Most of the baits will have a walk the dog action right out of the package, but you can achieve different actions with intermittent deflections to give the spinnerbait a lifelike appearance in the water. Fine-tune your settings by slightly bending the main wire frame at point 2, see the diagram, inward or outward. I like to use needle-nosed pliers to make these adjustments, but you can use your fingers in a pinch. Follow the instructions on the back of the package and you're set. Other features: has a circle R bend, line tie to reduce wire breakage. Adjustable hydro drive rattle helps fish locate and find the spinnerbait anywhere in the water and at night too. Gamakatsu hooks, double bar bait keeper, 3D molded eyes, custom power coated paint, available in 12 colors, made in the USA. Coming soon this fall, we will have a tandem model, which I'm super excited about because I'm more of a tandem guy, fish clear water, as well as a willow leaf. That's my song and dance. Available. Good luck, good fishing. Chris, lure designer. Criddles. Okay. So I'm pretty excited about this. So here's the diagram. And what amazes me is talking about a walk the dog action. You guys know I love baits where I can walk the dog, underwater by bending the frame at point 2. So right there would be point 2. Okay. So let's check out what he sent us. A couple of different colors. Pretty interesting. Good looking color on the head. I like that he paints the head. It's got a little bit of orange underneath there. Love that little, looks like a bead in there. So a walk the dog action. That's going to be really interesting. And it kind of looks like it's going to put off a lot of sound. This one is a 1/2 ounce. It's called Boat Dock Bluegill. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It actually has like it looks like a brass bead or something that's gonna bang up against that blade. Now this one's a little different, and it's got a little different style bead. This is crystal chartreuse. Good old 1/2 ounce black and blue. This is zombie ghost, zombie tiger, and good old fire tiger. That is pretty interesting right there. You can see how that is, and you know it's gonna really beat off that. But it's gonna walk the dog right out. So I can't wait to tie one of these on just to test it out, just to see what it actually does. It's gonna be really an interesting bait. And this is what I mean by innovative baits. This, you know, you guys are pushing the envelope, and small businesses, guys, they come up with some great stuff. Go support them. So this is from Cal's Custom Lures. So like I said, I'll try my best to figure out where I can send you to get them. Looks like it's got it on the packaging. So he sent me some stick baits. Oh yeah, got me some stinky pinky in there. Bubblegum as he calls it. Quantity 12. So Orleans, Indiana, I believe is where it's at. So super sticks is what he calls them. Some good looking baits. We always do the salt test. So barely any salt in there. These are going to be good. They're going to float well. That pink's going to be real good as a, looks like there might be another color down in there. Yeah, some green pumpkin. This is more like a, I can't tell if that's black with red flake or if it's kind of red. Oh, he's got several colors in here. Now, this is more like a watermelon, kind of a solid watermelon. Now, Cal, I'm sorry. I'll butcher your colors. But if you all have questions, I'll put a link in the description to Cal. Now, this one I'd know anywhere. This is green pumpkin, black, and red flake. And he's put a lot of different colors in here. This is almost like a, I don't know, this might be a watermelon seed, kind of an earthworm, kind of a brown and black. It may just be watermelon black. I think that's all except the good old stinky pinky, which this right here is going to be a great floating worm, I guarantee it. Looks like he doubled up, made for Wacky Rigging. Follow us on Facebook, so he does have a Facebook account. Looks like he sent us 2 packs. That is a ton of stick baits right there. So this will be great for Wacky Rigging, weighted wacky. Like I said, I'll guarantee these pink ones or these things float. They'll be great. I'm telling you, if you don't shaky head a stick bait, you're missing out. This, I guarantee, will be great for that. Oh, I guess I could show the name, couldn't I, Cal? Sorry about that, buddy. Now he sent me a couple other things. I'm gonna show you this one first. One is a bait I've really got to start using, and I haven't used it a lot. So this is some craw baits. And again, he's got a mixture of colors in here. This looks like a good black and blue. That thing really looks like it's gonna have a lot of flap, but I like the tight profile of it too. This looks like a black and red. Now this is a little bit of a different play on black and blue. And let me tell you, if you don't know about the blue craws, you're missing out. Now there's a couple of different colors of green in here. This looks like, I'm gonna call this watermelon red. Now, I don't know what this color is, but it is really neat. And then kind of a green pumpkin blue. I like this. And that's about it, man. Check that out. That is a lot of craws. Now those things are gonna have a ton of flap to them. I'm gonna get them in here so we make sure that we're not crimping any of them up. So again, there's a bag full of Cal's Ecto Craw, is what that's called. Now, last but not least, is a bait I really need to throw, and I've got a bunch of them. I have not thrown them yet. This is the Siamese slug. Now he's got the colors. Does he have the colors on here? Just assorted, okay. 15 in that, thanks, that's awesome. 2 packs of 12 in the other one, that's crazy, Cal, thank you. So there's 3 of each of these colors. This is called the Siamese slug. It's a poop bait, so the poop baits is something I gotta work on. Black and red, there's 3. Black and blue, there's 3. Green camo red, there's green camo red blue, there's 3. Best with a 4/0 round bend hook, he says. This is an interesting poop bait though. I didn't see this until I just kind of looked again. This one's like a little man going, hey, but he's missing his head. Look at that. I've never seen one like that. I'm gonna say this is probably black and red. This is the green camo, red and blue. These things are thick. I guarantee they're super durable, but they're still soft. And here is black and blue. Again, Cal's Custom Lures. Cal, man, thank you very much for sending this in. Again, go follow them on Facebook, Cal's Custom Lures. Go follow all these guys. There will be links in the description. I appreciate all you geeks and all you hard-working individual bait makers out there, small companies. I love to do the small company spotlight. Can't wait to try some of these baits out. They'll definitely be in the boat, and we're gonna give them a whirl. Thanks again to Bruce for the reel. Man, that is awesome. Thank you. One of my favorite cranking reels ever. And like I said, thanks to all you geeks, thanks to all you small businesses. If you want, and again, I'm not asking, I know you guys work hard. You make these to make money, not to send to dorks like me, okay? So, but if you want and you think I can help, and I want to try my best to help, hopefully, you know, geeks, go out there and support these small companies, because they're sitting out there in their basement, in their garage, maybe at their kitchen table making baits, trying to make a little bit of money to go fishing most of the time. And I appreciate that. All right, geeks, like I said, I love to support the local businesses. I love to support you geeks in doing what you want to do. I am lucky enough to be able to do this. Now, we're not doing it full time, but we're really working on going full time. And it takes, we work with a lot of small companies, believe it or not. We work with, that is the majority of the people that I work with, they're a single guy or a man-wife team. The majority of them. But I support them because we can do things together that a lot of big companies just aren't nimble enough to do. Now, all that being said, make sure you go down into the description, check these companies out, make sure you go support them. Make sure you go check out the last small business spotlight video we did, and you can check that out right here. Otherwise, questions, comments at the comment section below. Like it if you like it. You geeks know that I love to talk fishing with you, and I just messed this all up, but you geeks rock.